Can I just ask then, to a traditional jazz man, New Orleans, I believe you were given an award.
Yes.
That must have been incredible.
That's right, yeah.
Achievement.
Well, in New Orleans we had a hell of a good time. I did I've done about 3 concerts in New Orleans already. And we got a write-up on the front page of the Time magazine. And it was quite amazing actually, because they said it's like taking coals to Newcastle. I'll tell you what was one of the funniest things, but New Orleans we got a hell of a good write-up for. They reckon I was the best trumpet player in the world and all that sort of thing, which is a load of old bull, if you know. I suppose one of the best things that happened, one of the funniest things that happened, about in the 1990s, I was touring with Acker Bilk, his band in Australia, and there was an airplane strike, and we had to travel we finished the concert in Adelaide. We had to travel across the Nullarbor Plain, which is about 2,000 or 3,000 miles, by coach. And we did it overnight, and arrived early afternoon, I think about the next day, or 2 days later, and Acker got out and went to play in the yacht club, and we went on and got ready to play in another place, a big hall. And it was the Chinese Chamber of Commerce for Perth, and it was a big function for them, you know, and it suddenly struck me as the funniest thing I've ever played at, because it was an English jazz band playing American music in Australia for a Chinese commerce, which is stupid, isn't it? And we went down very well. They liked it, yeah.
And you went very down well, not only across the world, but here in Essex, people still do love your concerts. I mean, I know my own wife used to love your concerts, say somewhere like Harlow Town Park in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Challenging place to play in.
Challenging, yes, it was. Especially, I remember once we were playing in front of about 6,000 people. I love Harlow. Well, I've got a flat there actually. A friend of mine lives there, and this place it's a bit sparse in the dressing room area in the 1970s and 80s, but once we were playing in front of 6,000 people, and it was piddling down with rain, so I thought, well, what can we do about this? So it was going to, probably a bit miserable, like the other bit. So I thought, well, they're not going to clap, and we don't know what they feel. So I said, well, if you feel good, and I know you can't clap, obviously, because you've got your umbrellas up, it's raining. I said, but if you shove your umbrella up and down, we'll know you can hear us, and perhaps you're enjoying it with a bit of luck. And it was amazing. 6,000 people with their umbrellas going up and down in Harlow Park.
And finally, before you signed your book session, what motivated you to do the book?
Well, as a matter of fact, my trombone player John Bennett, we started the band together in 1958. We were together in another band in 1957. We discussed starting, and I left to the band I was with, Terry Loveridge's band. And John and I said, if you're leaving, I'm leaving. And we've been together ever since. He's a smashing bloke, terrific fella. Younger than me, than most people are, I can't believe about it. And we were having a chat once, and we said, yeah, remember so-and-so, remember so-and-so, remember so. We were doing a bit of memory. And it sounded quite funny, so he said, tell you what, I'll tape some and I'll write a little book. So we started taping our memories and our anecdotes, and it's turned out really, really very funny. I think John's a good writer, he is a terrific writer. And the publisher got hold of it, so they liked it, Apex Publishing. They said, we want to publish it, could you finish it off and put some pictures in? John is kind of the historian of the band, and he's terrific. Terrific bloke. He's got all the pictures of the band, every gig we've ever done. And so there you are, that's how it came about. And I think it's terrific, it's funny. I was reading it myself, because he's put his bit and I put my bit. So it's all different things from the same, or same things sometimes from the same different angle. But it is really good. Lovely book.
Kenny, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.